filled with friends missing VHS videotape repeating.
Welcome back, Creeps, Peeps, fam, crew. Today we're looking at 1995's Empire Records. PG-13, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Directed by Alan Moyle, written by Carol Heikkinen. Stars Anthony LaPaglia, Debbie Mazar, the almighty Maxwell Caulfield, Rory Cochrane, Robin Tunney, Ethan Embry, Renee Zellweger, Liv Tyler. There's just a ton of people in here. Brendan Sexton III, who I enjoy. Now this movie, I've seen it maybe once. I recall not really enjoying it. I don't know what it was about it. Maybe I just didn't connect with the characters. I didn't like any of the actors at the time. I think my first thoughts were it felt like it was more of a mainstream, watered down Clerks / Mallrats. This maybe even came out before Mallrats. I don't know, but I just remember watching it after having seen Mallrats, after having seen Clerks, and just feeling like it was kind of a play off of that, like a 24-hour, a story that's told within 24 hours in one location with a bunch of different characters. Again, like I said, it feels like Clerks and Mallrats, just a less crude version. I did pick this up for $1, $2 at Half Price Books, primarily just to give it a second chance, maybe watch it again and see if I like it more as a 40-year-old as opposed to a 15, 16-year-old when I saw it for the first time. But it's also kind of a piece of Americana from the 90s. There's a lot of people in the 90s who really like this movie. A lot of people my age really like this movie. This, and of course, what's the other one? Dazed and Confused and all that. These kind of very heavily music-based movies. All the Dazed and Confused came out in the 90s. It takes place in the 70s. One thing that's really known about this movie, besides the cast growing up to be like, kind of A-list cast now, Renee Zellweger, of course, Liv Tyler, all these people. The soundtrack, of course, was fabulous for the time. I mean, as it says at the bottom, music of Gin Blossoms, The Cranberries, Edward Collins, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Better Than Ezra, Evan Dando, Ape Hangers. I mean, that's very 90s. Very one-hit wondery 90s. But the Cranberries were fantastic. Rest in peace, the lead singer, Gin Blossoms were great. Toad the Wet Sprocket was great. Better Than Ezra. I didn't really start liking Better Than Ezra till like the 2000s. Even though there's one or two songs like Good, that we'll talk about probably in a different video later on, that I really enjoy. But their 2004 or 5 album, I don't even remember what it's called right now, by Better Than Ezra, is fantastic. Like, I remember having like an early download, like copy of it for preview purposes, and I don't know, I just really liked that. What's it called? Before the Robots? Something like that? Sorry, I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. I figure as much as I like it, that I would remember it. Better Than That just had a bunch of kind of one-hit wondery songs, but if you really listen to some of the albums as a whole, some of the stuff's fantastic. 2008, looking for it, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's right, 2005, Before the Robots. If you haven't listened to Before the Robots by Better Than Ezra, there's some really great songs on there. A Lifetime Is Only Natural, Overcome, Our Last Night. I really, really dig that album. So that's, one good memory that sort of comes from Empire Records, but not really. So maybe I'm wrong on this movie. I just remember not connecting with it. Maybe it's just my age at the time, or it's the fact that I was more into the vulgarity of, Clerks and all that. But convince me to watch it again. Let me know you guys' thoughts below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.